Welcome to the Art Gallery of Northumberland. Today I'm going to be showing you our Lino Printing Art-to-Go kits in an activity you can do from home inspired by an artwork from our permanent collection. So the artwork that inspired me is called Uxmal by the artist Ted Beeler. The work is made of 27 different pieces that are meant to be moved and reconfigured. We're going to carve 4 line patterns into a piece of linoleum and print them in different arrangements to create a really bold and graphic, abstract piece of artwork. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at what we have in our Art-to-Go kits. The kits contain a lino printing set, which has an ink palette, a piece of linoleum, some ink, a chisel with different nibs for carving your print, and a brayer for rolling the ink out. Also in the kits are some postcards and different papers to print on, as well as a set of instructions. Now, let's get creating. So you can do your line patterns however you'd like. Just make sure that they are all different from one another. I'm going to draw my lines first, so that I know exactly where I need to carve beforehand. Keep in mind the image printed will be the reverse of what the design in the linoleum looks like. After I've drawn my line designs, which are all inspired by Beeler's artwork, I have to decide where to carve. With this type of printing, you have positive and negative space. The negative space is the part that you carve out, so it won't get any ink on it and will look the color of the paper. The positive space is what you leave, so it gets ink on it and leaves a mark on the page. I have colored in the parts that I don't want to show up, so I know to carve those parts out. Once you have your linoleum carved, you are ready to start printing. Squeeze out some ink onto the ink plate and roll it up with the brayer until it gets sticky. You'll know it's ready because it'll start making a crackly noise. Then, you can roll some ink onto one of the linoleum squares. Print one square at a time and try out different patterns and arrangements. After placing one of the inked squares onto the piece of paper, make sure to press it firmly on the back to ensure that as much ink as possible is transferred onto the paper. When you are finished, you will have a really bold and graphic, abstract style artwork of your own, inspired by Ted Beeler's artwork, Uxmal. I hope you enjoyed this activity. We'd love to see all of your creations, so feel free to tag us in any photos on Facebook or Instagram. Happy making, and we will see you all later.